I know there's probably something oddly specific that you hate, and other people definitely shame you for it. So today, I've compiled a list of uncommon things that I hate. Starting off with condiments. Now, before you start attacking me, I wasn't one of those kids that didn't try anything. In fact, I tried everything. And by condiments, I just mean the main three: mayo, mustard, and ketchup. Now, mayonnaise is a hard one for me because I won't purposely get it on something, but if McDonald's forgets to take it off of my McChicken, I'm too hungry not to eat it, so I won't even bother trying to take it off. Now, it's a quite different story when it comes to the other two. The word mustard just sounds terrible, and it also smells terrible. I've tried it before multiple times, and every time my body was being repulsed by it. The only kind of mustard I will eat is honey mustard, and even then I'm very picky with it because most of the honey mustards in restaurants taste the way that nail polish smells. That may sound pretty crazy, but those who know will understand what I mean. Now, one time when I was really young, I burned my hand on the stove. It was one of those canon events that we all encountered where our parents told us not to put our hand on the stove, and then we wanted to defy the laws of everything and prove that we could withstand the pain. I don't know how many of you know this, but apparently mustard is one of the best things you can put on a burn to quickly heal it, or at least temporarily stop the pain and the burning. So my dad quickly grabbed my hand and poured mustard on it. He poured the mustard on my hand, and I started freaking out and crying, not because my hand was burnt, but because there was mustard on it, and now my hand stunk, and I didn't want to be the one to wash this off. I do acknowledge I was a dramatic kid, but I think this reaction was pretty valid. Now, onto ketchup. This one is my number one enemy ever since I've been alive. So much so that even existing in a world of ketchup took a toll on me, that at 3 weeks old, I just decided to stop swallowing my food and instead breathed it into my lungs so that it would block my airway from receiving oxygen. Unfortunately, it did not work, and the doctor saved me. Hey, I know that's insensitive, but it was about me, so I'm allowed to say that. But seriously, my hatred towards ketchup has been prominent in my everyday life, and at the dinner table, if my sister had a little bit of ketchup on her plate, I would take a book and put it in between us so that I didn't even have to look at or potentially smell that awful smell. Speaking of the smell, that's the main reason it's worse than mustard. I know I said mustard smells bad, but ketchup is a different level. Just absolutely terrible. And I have a really good sniffer.
I beg your pardon?
So I can smell very well. And for those psychos who enjoy the smell of ketchup, I just believe your nose is underdeveloped. Also, another big reason is the spelling. I very much dislike you if you spell it CATSUP. And even more so if you pronounce it catsup. And believe it or not, ketchup is the one most hated condiment that I've tried the most over and over to like it, just because of how loved it is by most people. And I absolutely love tomatoes and can eat them like an apple. And I know exactly what you ketchup connoisseurs are thinking. How do you love tomatoes and hate ketchup? It's like the same thing. No, we must stop this tomato tastes like ketchup crap. Yeah, you can tell tomatoes are in ketchup. To put it into perspective, that's like me saying, oh, you like carrots? Why do you like this baby food? It tastes exactly like carrots. It's pretty much the same thing. Coming up next, we have urinals. Call me weird all you want, but every time I go to use the bathroom, if I just gotta go pee, I'm using a bathroom stall. I do not like urinals. Now, if I'm the only one in it, I will probably use one, but there's just too many downsides. First of all, I'm not a shaker. I'm a wiper. I don't want residue of piss getting inside of my pants after I've failed to fully shake it all off. And why did this ritual even become so normalized in the first place? Secondly, I'm not trying to be exposed right there with a bunch of other dudes. Now, obviously, no one's really trying to catch a glimpse of anything, but still, I'm pee shy. Okay, there, I said it. It's just not for me. Please tell me someone else relates to this. Also, there was a time when I was younger, I was this kid. Yeah. Number 3 is driving on back roads. Now, there's two types. There's the roads with the line in the middle where 2 cars are supposed to fit, and then there's the road where there's no line because there's not even a possibility that 1 car can even fit, where you literally have to go in a ditch for that one big truck that rides around town to pass you. That's really all I have to say about the first kind of road. But for the second, where there is a line, if it's decently sized, I'm sure it can be difficult knowing if you're in the lane. Somehow it simultaneously looks like you're in the other lane and about to go into the ditch. And I struggled with this for a while. I still do this sometimes, although I've grown a feeling for it. But just because I'm a bit more familiar with it doesn't mean that when I have to pass a car, I still don't clench my And I do love driving. This is just the downside of sometimes driving. It's like this unspoken struggle that no one wants to talk about. I absolutely love driving. Ever since I got my car, I've been all over the place because I like being out and about and driving. But still, can we as a society spend a little more of our tax money to extend these road lanes? Now, the last thing I want to talk about is peanut butter.
What the hell are you talking about?
Now, the reason this made the list is it's probably such a shocker because of how many people love peanut butter. And no, I'm not allergic. And it's not even too much about the taste, unless it's Reese's and then it's awful. I don't know if that statement was worth the loss of subscribers, but there, I said it. But regular peanut butter is just terrible. Everything about it. You take a bite of it and then it gets stuck in every crevice of your mouth. The worst being the roof of your mouth, and then you're sitting there doing this gross looking move.
What the hell?
This is so bad that there's actually a phobia dedicated to this fear of peanut butter being on your roof, the roof of your mouth, called Arikibutyrophobia. Also, I've never had something so dry and moist at the exact same time put in my mouth.
What?
Now, the only time I won't turn peanut butter down is with vanilla wafers. My grandma put me on that one. Believe it or not, I have not had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in 10 years. Besides about a month ago, when I randomly got a strange underlying craving for it. It was alright, but the jelly definitely saved me from choking. That's all I want to talk about for today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Leave comments down below of anything you agreed or disagreed with on this list, or if you want to see another video like this. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.